Assalamu alaikum. This is me Saba Training Ali, and I'm student of Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute, batch number 24, level 1. Today I have
Walaikum
session
salam.
on the topic discuss how to overcome fear and take steps in life on your social media platforms. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hello. Fear's tricky, isn't it? So,
Okay, ChatGPT.
first, what's the fear? Hmm. What is the fear that's stopping you most right now?
I will ask questions from you. Okay. What is fear and
Sure.
why does it stop so many people from achieving their goals?
Fear is that uncomfortable signal in your brain that says danger, danger. But honestly, a lot of the time, it's not actual danger, just discomfort. It stops people because your brain would rather keep you safe than risk messing up. So you'll avoid trying, even when trying is exactly what you need to do. The
What
key is noticing fear and hmm?
What are the most common fears people?
Mm. Yeah, online, the biggest one is judgment, hands down. People worry others will laugh, think they're showing off, or that they'll simply be ignored. There's also the fear of judgment. So, before hitting post. And then there's the fear of seeming cringy or net cool, which is a surprisingly big one. And yeah, it all adds up. So many people freeze instead of sharing their stuff.
How can you identify whether our fear is real or just self doubt?
Good question. Ask yourself, is this an actual danger? Or is it more about embarrassment or being judged? If it's not life threatening, it's probably more self doubt than true fear. Self doubt just makes you exaggerate looking stupid. Try this little check. If the worst case is survivable, like awkward comments, a few unfollows, then it's self doubt. And that means you can often move forward anyway, despite it. Fear feels big, but so often it's just your brain being loud, not actually dangerous.
What are some practical ways to build confidence before sharing content online?
Start small. Post for a private group first, or share with one trusted friend. Rehearse what you want to say. Write a rough draft, step away for a bit, then come back to it. You can also lower the pressure by reminding yourself that content doesn't have to be perfect to be valuable. Each small post builds confidence for the next.
How can someone overcome the fear of criticism and negative comments?
Well, one trick is to expect criticism. It's part of being visible. Most negative comments say more about the commenter than they ever say about you. So decide in advance which feedback is useful and which is just noise. Respond to the useful bits, ignore the rest, and don't read every reply. Like, set some boundaries and remind yourself
Why is taking making small,
of why you
consistent
posted in the first place.
action more effective than waiting for perfect confidence.
It usually shows up after you act, not before. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You wobble, you keep going anyway, and then the balance comes. Start with posts that feel doable. Short thoughts, simple photos. Each time you press post, you teach yourself, I can live with this. That's how confidence grows.
How can failure help us become stronger and more successful?
Failure stings, but it teaches. Each slip shows you what doesn't work and usually reveals a tiny adjustment that moves you forward. Over time, those lessons stack up. You get more discerning, more patient, more realistic about risks. That's where real growth happens. Not from avoiding failure, but from learning fast and moving on.
What mindset should we develop to take bold steps in life and on social media?
A growth mindset. Mistakes are feedback, not verdicts. Be okay with being visible before you're flawless. Start small, post imperfect stuff, reflect quickly, adjust, repeat. Not a final exam. That mindset makes bold action feel doable.
How can positive self talk reduce fear and increase confidence?
When you swap, I'll mess this up for I can try. Your brain actually calms down. It
What
doesn't have to be just, hmm?
what
Just
role
say something fair. Like,
what role do mentors, friends, or supportive
like
communities play in overcoming fear?
they buffer the sting. They remind you that you're not alone, that missteps are normal. A good mentor or community normalizes fear and celebrates the effort, not perfection. That support makes risk feel less like jumping alone and more like taking a step with people who get it.
How can we stay motivated when our social media posts receive little engagement?
That's tough. First, remember silence is not a verdict. Algorithms are moody. Focus on purpose, not metrics. Ask, did I share something true or useful? If yes, that's a win, even when it doesn't make sense. Keep a little folder of wins, supportive comments, little breakthroughs, moments you were brave. When motivation dips, reread that folder and take a small, low pressure step. Post an update about what you learned, not what you achieved. That keeps momentum alive without forcing it.
Okay, ChatGPT, thanks for giving me your time. Our session is going to end. We will meet in next session. Bye for now.
Okay, bye for now.